A return of the two-way player. He'd revolutionize your favorite game as the NFL thrives in innovating and creating new ways to get us to come back every given Sunday. If two-way players are the future, let's go! But playing at an elite level on both sides of the ball? Is it even possible and worth it for your team? Travis Hunter most likely isn't on your team, but what if he's the NFL's version of Shohei Ohtani? Your team would want one. And no, I'm not talking about a D lineman coming in for short yardage plays or your alpha tight end swatting down a Hail Mary at the end of the game, but playing a high snap count on both offense and defense and being a real difference maker. Hunter's two-way collegiate ability is something we cannot ignore. Plus, we'll look back at Concrete Charlie, as now two-way players are as obsolete as this two-way pager, and getting you to think about the future this holds for your team. How does a 5-star recruit no less choose Jackson State over a powerhouse? But first, suppose the NFL had a new position, say a requirement. You have to develop a two-way player on the roster. It may sound bold, but it isn't without precedent, as the NFL had its share of two-way players back in its day. What makes Hunter so special of a player to bring back a two-way player to the NFL? Consider his accolades, where excelling at both sides of the ball has GMs waiting in line for his Swiss Army knife skills. Standing proudly in the trophy case, the Chuck Bednarik and the Fred Biletnikoff Awards, given to the best college receiver and defensive player. No past college player has ever accomplished what the Heisman winner did. College football is in its prime, producing the NFL with high levels of talent on both the offense and defensive side of the ball. So for Hunter to walk away with 3 of these trophies in one season is an unprecedented accomplishment that, to be honest, we may never see ever again. Besides the accolades and highlight reels, there's a human side to the story. Travis and Leanna, a YouTube channel. Fans get a glimpse of his life off the field. This is a player you can't help but root for. So why did his historic journey start at Jackson State? You see, the FCS is the second highest level in college football and is not as talent-laden as the FBS schools where the Power 5 resides. Hunter could have easily gone anywhere in the FBS. However, you know this man just wants to inspire others, as he wanted to shine light on African American players. He went to a historically black college or university. His commitment flipping from Florida State to Jackson State was one of the most surprising signings in recruiting history. Another big reason for the flip was the Hall of Fame lockdown corner Deion Sanders, aka Primetime or Coach Prime, a man who knows a thing or two about being a two-way player. Coach Prime's recruiting power could not be overmatched. A special player is now linked with a special pair. The question isn't where he has been, it's where he is going. Can the two-way ability of Travis Hunter change the landscape of college football? And even more, the NFL? Wrong coach, wrong time, bad rap for the player, won't hit the prime. Having a special player paired with a special coach changes our game. A legend of the game like Coach Prime, with that kind of pull, can flip the script for all of us. His influence not only convinced Hunter to go to Jackson State, but to pursue playing both sides of the ball. This hard drive motor helped evolve Hunter's game. If Hunter was to go to a more competitive school with a win-now mentality, would he have evolved his game as much as he was allowed to with Coach Prime? Convincing Travis to follow his son and himself to revive a struggling Colorado program and showcasing Hunter now on the highest level of college football, entering the FBS level. College programs may start embracing two-way players now with this rise. The demands of the NIL contracts and the increasing focus on player development, starting to develop them on both sides of the ball, and possibly getting some more into the NFL. Deion was one of the last NFL players to successfully play a high snap percentage on both sides of the ball. In 1996, Deion went toe-to-toe with the wide receivers and then would go catch some passes from Troy Aikman. Both sides of the ball, however, wasn't in Prime Time's full repertoire. He had enough on his plate dealing with curveballs, but it really comes down to his limited time of being a two-way player. So if Primetime only played for a limited time, when did the two-way player have so much success? Before Travis Hunter, there were others who pushed the boundaries. College players like Charles Woodson, Champ Bailey, Chris Gamble, Shaq, Jabril Peppers, Adoree Jackson, and Miles Jack. None made an impact as a two-way player in the NFL. However, Concrete Charlie, aka Chuck Bednarik, proved that excelling on both sides of the ball wasn't just a novelty. It was a testament to his elite toughness, based on Concrete Charlie's hands, I think. The last true Ironman of the NFL set the standard for two-way dominance, playing two very physical positions at linebacker and offensive line, back when penalties were, occasionally called. Other players throughout history have shown flashes. Our modern NFL has shifted toward specialization as the pinnacle of competition. To survive and win, teams demand the best at every position, no weak links allowed. This drive for specialization made two-way players extinct, as complexity and financial stakes made it impractical for most players to master both sides. But with Hunter, there's a new conversation. What if the best athlete on your team could fill multiple roles? Could this versatility become a new competitive edge? Behind the scenes, the NFL is a machine where time equals money. Meetings, preparation, and film study are intense. Playing two positions means double the workload physically and mentally. And there's always the contracts too. The average wide receiver makes $20 million a year. The average corner makes $10 to $15 a year. Wide receiver pull is unfortunately for more money. Could we see a league where two-way players become the norm? Today's athletes are faster, stronger, and more versatile than ever. What if NFL teams to start to value adaptability? College programs are starting to mold players who can excel in multiple roles. The NFL may soon follow. Picture a league where two-way players are no longer a rarity. Imagine the strategic advantage of having athletes who can seamlessly switch between offense and defense. The crossover potential starts when Hunter breaks this mold. So who could thrive on both sides of the ball? Players with elite athleticism and football IQ could redefine positional boundaries. Think of the players of the past and the present. In the comment section below, tell me what players you would have loved to see succeed at being a two-way player. And more importantly, who will follow Travis Hunter and change football forever being a two-way superstar?